We're going to talk about the Indiana Fever more specifically. Now, all three of these entities have responded to the allegation. Erica Wheeler, Kelsey Mitchell, and Caitlin Clark.
Okay, this is crazy. Before we get into the wild story about Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, do me a quick favor. If you're enjoying this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Seriously, over 98% of you watch without subscribing. It's totally free and helps us out a ton. Did you click it? Awesome, thank you. Now listen to this. Caitlin Clark just said something that really makes you think, I don't think anyone in our league should be dealing with any kind of racism. But that's just the start. The way she and Kelsey Mitchell are responding to this is absolutely unbelievable.
The allegations made by WNBA players that Indiana Fever fans are vicious, racist. Now, all three of these entities have responded to the allegation. They're just launching racial slurs all over the place.
Get ready to be shocked. WNBA fans are being accused of racism. Yep, you heard that right. Here's the twist. There's no video proof backing up Alyssa Thomas's claim that some Indiana Fever fans were using racial slurs. Now, everyone's confused and trying to figure out what really happened. It's like a giant mystery that everyone's trying to solve.
It's not actually recorded or anything anywhere.
And yes, getting booed at an away stadium or an away arena is something that happens in sports.
People happen to have cell phones with audio devices that can record.
Yeah. But here's where things get even stranger. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell have started speaking out, and what they're saying is the last thing anyone expected. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this.
Is that the norm? Is that enough for now multiple players to just be calling a fan base, just label them? Seems like that could happen too, but I guess not. I guess that's not possible.
Yeah, it's definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful.
Listen up. Clark and Mitchell just revealed some truly shocking details. They're not just talking around the issue. They're giving a whole new perspective that, honestly, no one saw coming.
So Caitlin Clark spoke out about, she answered a question about all of the online discourse and trolls,
But there are a lot of really good fans, whether they've been fans for 20 plus years or whether they're new fans in our league. You know, those aren't fans, those are trolls, and it's a real disservice to the people in our league, the organization. I think continuing to uplift this league in a very positive light is the best thing that we can do because
Caitlin Clark isn't holding back when it comes to talking about these racism claims. She admits it's upsetting, but here's the powerful part. Instead of dwelling on the negative, she's turning this moment into a chance to highlight all the amazing and positive things happening in the WNBA.
There are so many great players, there's so many great teams, there are so many positive storylines that can be written and celebrated. And
I was just even looking to see what like the big WNBA people, these like legacy fans that, you know, hate all the new fans. I genuinely think that there's going to be some responses being like, oh, she's trying to deflect the topic off the real thing. She's trying to focus on basketball and this is bigger than basketball.
For me, that's why I became a fan of this league, is these people were my idols. I grew up wanting to be like them, And
you know what's really awesome about that? It feels like Clark is reminding everyone why we're here in the first place, for the love of the game. But she's not the only one speaking up. She's shining a light on all the talented players, incredible teams, and the positive stories that deserve to be told and celebrated right now.
So enter in Kelsey Mitchell and Erica Wheeler. And man, their answers are really good, really well thought out, and really professional. People are coming after them right now over this answer. People are livid.
Erica Wheeler and Kelsey Mitchell are also stepping up in a big way, showing what real professionalism looks like. Mitchell made it clear they can only take responsibility for their own organization, and there's absolutely no place for that kind of behavior.
Let's listen.
The time after the break, it got better, so the future is very bright for those two.
I think that for us, we err on the side of professionalism in a lot of different ways, and we can only control what's in our organization within our people.
I mean, we can't control what someone else says. Like, for the more
no matter what color you are, whatever you carry or possess, I think for us, we focus on the basketball part.
It really feels like they're drawing a clear line in the sand, saying, this is who we are, and this is what we stand for. And here's the best part. Mitchell is keeping her whole team locked in on what really matters, their organization, and most importantly, winning games. Now that's some real team spirit.
I think continuing to uplift and, represent this league in a positive way is the best thing that we can do.
Good things in the league. Let's talk about the good players. I can guarantee you there are people that are going to be like that. Again, let's talk about the fact that these trolls are trolls. Let's talk about all the good fans. Let's talk about all the new.
She is about the most media-savvy sports entity I have seen in a very long time.
You know what's truly amazing about how Clark is handling all this intense media attention? She's not acting like a nervous rookie at all. Instead, she's facing these tough topics head-on while constantly steering the conversation back to what really matters. Honestly, it's like watching a veteran at work, even though her career is just getting started.
WNBA players have endured this season. This was her answer. He should have asked her about the hate that she receives. As a straight white player in the league, she can navigate these situations. Now, James Boyd did acknowledge after the fact.
There's so many great players and teams, and obviously that is the best thing. She basically said in different words exactly what's that.
These two aren't just talking the talk. They're showing everyone how to handle incredibly tough situations like true professionals. And here's the wild part. Clark has this amazing ability to see the bigger picture. She's not just thinking about herself or her team. She's thinking about the entire league. She genuinely believes that the best thing they can do right now is keep lifting the WNBA up in a positive way.
2.54 million viewers tune in for Caitlin Clark, and then Diana Taurasi retires, and Caitlin Clark is a generational talent. It's who they want to watch, and that's all there is to it. Diana Taurasi retires, and not even half that tuned in. Sorry about your luck. Not interested.
Like, we don't condone any of those things. For the more eyes been on us since C got drafted.
Now get this. Clark and Mitchell aren't just playing the game. They're completely changing it. What they're doing on the court right now is absolutely unreal. The stats alone will blow your mind. Together, they're averaging an incredible 37.7 points per game, which is already impressive. But since the Olympic break, they've turned it up to 51.3 points per game, making them the top backcourt duo in the entire league. And Clark isn't just scoring, she's making history. She's responsible for 37.3 points per game, whether by scoring or assisting, which is just insane. Meanwhile, Mitchell isn't just along for the ride. She's the player you want with the ball in clutch moments. When the game is within 5 points in the final 5 minutes, she's shooting an amazing 62.5% basically money every time. Fans are already comparing them to legendary duos like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, calling them the Splash Sisters. And honestly, it fits perfectly. Their game is fast, fluid, and electric, like the Showtime Lakers, but with a modern twist. They're constantly moving, finding open shots, and keeping the energy sky high. If you're wondering how well they click, picture this. Clark grabs the ball 3/4 down the court and fires a pinpoint pass straight to Mitchell, who then goes behind the back for a layup. A play that actually happened in their game against the Dallas Wings. It's the kind of play you have to rewind just to believe, but it's not just about the highlight reels. Off the court, Mitchell looks out for Clark, too, talking about protecting her and making sure she feels safe and supported as a rookie, both mentally and physically. That's real teamwork, the kind that goes beyond basketball. And here's the best part. Even with all the drama swirling around the league, Clark and Mitchell aren't letting it distract them. Instead, they're using it as fuel. They're more focused than ever, blocking out the noise and putting everything into their game. So while others get caught up in controversy, these two are out there proving what true professionalism looks like, staying locked in, lifting their team, and showing the world what greatness really means.
They're doing everything but coming out and saying this entire narrative you're hearing is a joke.
It's organization and us winning games, and that's what we did. But for the most part, we don't condone that. Like I've said, a comment before, like, it's a lot of things that try to come in this building and to pull us apart that we just didn't let. However,
and they were real professional, and guess what? they're getting just destroyed over this.
At the end of the day, it's all about the great players, the great teams, and the positive stories that deserve to be told and celebrated. And the best part? That kind of mindset is completely contagious. Clark isn't just talking about staying positive. She's living it every single game, showing exactly why she fell in love with the WNBA in the first place. And Mitchell is right there with her, leading by example. She's not wasting time worrying about things she can't control. She's laser-focused on what truly matters: her team, her organization, and winning games.
Some of the teammates are unbelievable people. I'll put Erica Wheeler on that. Like, if you're asking...
This organization and us winning games, and that's what we did. So, but for the most part, we don't condone that. So for us, our year's been blocked out longer than most people, if that make any sense. So
person of the year in the WNBA, that might it's probably Eric.
Players with that kind of focus and commitment don't just stay good, they become legends. And here's where things get really interesting. Clark and Mitchell aren't just playing incredible basketball. They're changing the way people talk about the game. They're showing amazing professionalism and grace while handling some seriously tough situations. It's like they're writing a whole new playbook on what it means to be a successful athlete in the 21st century. Even with all the pressure and controversy that could impact the league, they're choosing to rise above it, focusing on unity, growth, and making the WNBA stronger for everyone. And the best part? Their actions on the court match their words. They're setting records, filling highlight reels, and playing some of the best basketball of their careers. But beyond the stats, they're showing what true leadership looks like. Clark's way of handling the media has been nothing short of brilliant. She doesn't dodge tough questions or rely on those boring, rehearsed answers. Instead, she faces challenges directly, always steering the focus back to the game, the team, and the league. That's not just good PR. That's genuine character.
And she still just got hate, but at least now it's going to be hard to see how they twist their words. And one thing is, she's done nothing but try to uplift the league, defend everyone around her. But like, she has defended people cheap-shotting her. She sometimes, in the Kennedy Carr situation, she has defended someone who realistically probably shouldn't have been.
And Mitchell is right there beside her, showing exactly what it means to be a true team player. She's not just focused on herself as a veteran. She's making sure Clark feels supported, both physically and mentally, as a rookie. That's the kind of teammate every player dreams of having. But here's the real kicker. When Clark talks about promoting the league in a positive way, it's not just a nice quote for the cameras. She's actually laying out a powerful vision for the future of women's basketball. Both Clark and Mitchell aren't just playing for personal success or even for their team. They're thinking about the growth and legacy of the entire WNBA.